Hi everyone, welcome to Everyday, your daily stop for virtual reality content. My name is Dee, and today I am checking out I Expect You to Die, which is a free demo for the Oculus Rift Development Kit 2 that has been released as of late June on Oculus Share. It is created by Schell Games. Schell Games is a pretty big independent game studio based out of Pittsburgh, has over 100 employees, and it was founded by Jesse Schell, who is something of a legend in the industry. He wrote a very popular book on game design called The Art of Game Design, a book of lenses. And just to give you some idea, Will Wright, who is the designer of SimCity, said about that game that it was easily the most comprehensive practical book I've ever seen on game design. So it's very, very well regarded. And he has a long history as a game designer working in virtual reality, longer than most of us. He started working as part of his graduate school career in 1992. And then he worked for the Disney VR studio starting in 1995. So this was during the 90s VR boom, and this was way before the current consumer VR boom. And since then, he's had a position at Carnegie Mellon where he's been running a class on building virtual worlds, and he's helped students design tons and tons of them. So arguably, he knows more about game design and VR than anybody. So I'm very excited to be playing this title. And he's very excited, evidently, to finally be able to release VR games that the rest of the world can play who doesn't have, a cave on their campus. So I don't know for sure if they're making this into a full title. I just know that at this point they're experimenting with various mechanics. They've written up a lot of detailed blog posts on their experience with building this game, kind of what works and what doesn't. It's a great post. I recommend you check it out, especially if you are a developer. For now, I am just going to dive into the game and see what it's all about. Let's go. All right, here we are in the game. This is just the calibration screen. But even right now, you can already see they've done a great job with this. Because if you say that you start the game and all you see is this in front of you. It says, look toward your Oculus camera and press spacebar to calibrate. So this can happen if you start with your headset facing off to the side and then you turn it sideways and put it on your head. You can end up looking at this, or even in back of you, you can end up seeing that message. And so they do a really good job of, no matter what orientation you have initially, they make sure that you see the message and know what to do. And then once you press the space bar, it has an additional step where you have to click on the link with your mouse. And this is just verifying that your mouse is working correctly. And also, let me make sure my mouse is showing up in the video, actually. Yeah, it is. Okay. And also it gets you used to using the mouse, and it verifies that you've reset your orientation correctly so that you can see the button and have the visual feedback to click on it. And also notice that this calibration room actually has quite a limited depth. So a lot of calibration rooms happen in kind of a featureless void. We are actually inside just a cube. It's kind of a dark cube, but it's still a cube, and it's not very far away. It looks like it's about 3 or 4 feet to the walls. So this makes it feel a little bit more cozy and less like you're just hovering in a void. Anyway, enough with the calibration screen. Let's go. All right. Oh, this is a nice environment. And it's super smooth. I'm getting just that smooth 75 frames a second everywhere I look. There's no performance issues I've detected so far. They have, so I Expect You to Die, obviously, is a reference to the James Bond movies, where it was a famous quotation by one of the villains. Remind me which one. And I assume we're now in the spies, the super spies, office or something. Secret agency group, your mind is your best weapon. So this is the generic, non-trademark violating secret agency we belong to. There's some cool paintings on the walls. A nice view of another building out across the way. It's nice to use that positional tracking to kind of look out the window and see what we can see out there. All right, what's going on here? Let's see, I have a photo. It says Dr. Zor's Model Z. I have a lighter. And I have this circle This circle keeps reminding me of like the busy circle in Windows 8, but it's actually not. This is actually just a circular cursor that's used in the game on purpose to select objects. So, controls. I have never played this before. I don't know how to do it. Hopefully it will be intuitive. It says left click to pick up interact, scroll to push pull, right click to use held item, right click and hold to freeze item. Let's see if I can figure this out. Okay, so I just picked it up. Oh, that's cool. This reminds me a bit of Dumpy Going Elephants. I've got this kind of wavy stick attached to my neck, and it's dragging this thing around, and I can use my scroll wheel to pull it in close, get a nice close look at it. It says Z, and I think if I let go it'll just drop. Oop, down it goes. Get back up here. And I think I can hover it here by using my mouse button, my right mouse button. There we go. Oh, check that out. Oh, telekinesis is pretty sweet, both as a superpower and as a way for interacting with objects in VR. Notice it's making a slight hovering motion, so you can tell that it is flying in midair and not just like some kind of weird stuck thing. Alright. How far away can I move it? Oh wow, this stick is long. Look how long my stick can get. I know, that's what she said. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put this down here. Can I throw it? I want to know if I can throw it. If I give it some momentum. Ah. Okay, I haven't tried to use it yet. Right click, use. Ah, there we go. This actually reminds me a lot of the Oculus Touch toy box demo. They had a lighter very much like this that you could pick up and use. Although, of course, in that demo, you could use your actual hands to do it and not a stick attached to your neck, which is frankly kind of weird. This demo would work a lot better. Oh shit, I set it on fire. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was... Oh my god. Oh my god. That was unintentional. It's fine. It didn't burn up. It just got a little sooty. But yeah, I feel like this would work a lot better if there were actual hand controls, but there aren't. So they just have to make do. But this is a cool interaction method. I like this. It's you can tell a lot of design work and exploration of alternatives went into this. Hover. Awesome. And drop. There we go. Okay, I think I got the hang of this. I also love how they give you this area to act as a tutorial. Give me the book. Give it to me. Woo! I can pick things up from across the room. And down you go. Oh, this is... I feel like I could just play in this room all day. I don't even want to start the real game. This is a very, very cool interaction method. And like I said, it would be cooler with real hand controls with a Vive or with Oculus Touch, but they've done a great job of accommodating the limitations of the hardware and coming up with a design that's fun to use to manipulate objects. And I actually like this a lot. Oh look, I'm pressing it against the chair. And as the stick gets longer, it gets curved. Oh, I just pushed it through. Whoa, I don't know if it was supposed to do that. There we go. Whoop. Yeah, I don't know if that's a bug or if like it's supposed to be. Once you push it hard enough, it goes through things. Alright, let's go ahead and start the game if we can just figure out how. Here's the Schell Games logo. vr.schellgames.com. You just hang out there. Alright. And you book. You hang out there. There we go. Oh, this is so cool! Like, positional tracking works really nicely in combination with this hover mechanic because I can just bring things right up to my face and just hover them there and then look all around them to get a good look at them. I do wish I could kind of rotate it a little bit. What's it say? Spy training, seduction. I got that part covered. What do these other books say? Let's see if I can turn the book by pressing it against something. Like this. Ah, it's not working. Whatever. Spy training. Firearms. Okay. You, go in the chair. There you go. Alright. I don't need these instructions anymore. Get out of here. Don't care about you. Actually, I'm just gonna float them over here as a quick reference guide. There we go. It's a little bit burned. It's still good. This is fun. Are all these books distinct? Like, do they all have their own titles? I'm actually curious now. Or are they gonna start repeating books? Sorry if it's juddering around a bit. My positional tracking camera sometimes doesn't quite see me when I'm at a certain angle because it's kind of off to the right. That's going to be properly fixed when I get my consumer Rift. Now, this one's also Spy Training Firearms. Okay, so some of them are copies of the same book. You know, you always got to have an extra copy, give to the new spies in the organization. Can I pick up the sign? Can I pick up the chair? No. Okay, I think I've picked up about all there is to pick up here. I really like that little hover animation they do. That makes me just feel so much more like I have actual superpowers. Alright. Zoraxis Plane. What's that say? I can't read it. Something on board? I don't get it. Quick game. Start. Drive villain's car out of plane. Is that my objective? Okay. So this is a little bit burned, but it looks like if I just activate the parachute and drive it out of the airplane, I will complete my objective. So that seems to be the goal. And let's start the game. Let's go. Oh god. Oh, this is awesome.
Good morning, Agent. This car has some of the most high-tech weaponry
there's a guy in my left ear.
Considerable arsenal. Naturally, we'd like to poke at it a bit. If you can manage to drive the car out of this plane, you may just earn that vacation you're always going on about.
Oh, I can see the clouds going by out the windows. And I love how the interior of this car feels. The size feels just about right. And, I mean, the scale of everything is great. The gun looks just the size of a gun. Give me that gun. Nobody come close. I got a gun. I got a gun attached to my neck, and I'm not afraid to use it. Alright, you stay there. What's this say? How to arm your bomb. Is that something I want to do? Do I want to arm a bomb? Well, I'll leave you there just in case. Can I make the gun hover? There you go. Nobody will come close to me when I have a gun hovering. Alright, give me that money. Sweet dollar bills. So I guess this is taking place in the US, even though that guy talking to me just had a British accent. Yeah, these are $100 bills. $10,000? Oh, nice. So this must be 100 of them. Alright. I'm going to keep the money close to me. I'm going to put it up here. Stay there, money. Alright. Oh, this is super fun. I love this interaction design. Ah, key. No, key. Key. Get back here. I nearly lost the key. I gotta be more careful. Key. Stay there. There we go. Oh, check it out. It's got an N on it. That's very cool. Alright. What's this? Oh. Well, I wouldn't have lost the key because I could just turn it down. Oh, it's like they thought of everything. Yeah, so it's like if I take the key and I reach it up there, I kind of drop it where I can't reach it. That's okay, even though I can't reach it. Well, I could get up and reach it still by doing that. Although I do go out of my camera bounds a bit when I do that. But I could also just turn it down. There we go. Alright, key. Get up here. What do I do next? Money. Money. I'm gonna keep the money close. Against my breast. Right there. I'm not letting it out of my sight. What's in the glove compartment? Ooh, more money. Pretty sweet. And a cigar. I'm liking this car. I'll hold it right up to my face. Smoking my cigar. Oh. Alright, get out of here, cigar. I don't need you. I don't even smoke. Okay. But I do want all that money. Give it to me. Wait a minute. That's not what the $100 bill looks like. Why does it have that globe on it? Is this some kind of like... Maybe they're trying to avoid... I don't know. Maybe it's a copyright thing, but they are not having Ben Franklin's face on there. Maybe it's just in case they change it in the future. So much floating money! This is like $40,000. That's not bad. So much money. Look at all the floating money. Alright. So there was nothing that important in the glove compartment. Can I mess with this button? Did that do anything cool? No. Okay, I need to start this thing. Oh, there's some instructions. Get up here, instructions. Whee! Zoraxis Model Z, new features, auto-deploy parachute included. Okay, so I don't have to deploy the parachute. That's reassuring. Can I raise my chair? No, I cannot. That's fine. Do I want to open the doors? Is that a good idea or is that a bad idea? Okay, I can turn the handle, but I cannot open the door. Can I open the window? Is that a good idea? The window won't open either. That's weird. Can I open my own window? Nope. Can I open my door? Nope. But I think I need those tools out there, so I'm gonna have to open something. Faulty cannon, reset system. Okay, I definitely am gonna need the screwdriver. So I need to open my window. But how do I do it? I think I have to start the engine first before I can open the window. Let's give that a shot. Get in there. So, in their blog entry, they talked about how they made it, so you just kind of have to get the tools close enough to their destination, and then it'll automatically do the function for you. I think when you're manipulating things using this somewhat awkward neck interface, that makes a lot of sense, since it's very hard to do things precisely. In the future, when you have, you know, glove-based controllers and hand tracking, I think it might make more sense to have people just intuitively, like, use their hands. But we're not quite there yet. Anyway.
Intruder detected. Present eye for retina scan.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Move head closer to scanner.
Am I allowed to use...
Scan avoided. Targeting.
Ah!
Laser avoided. Deploying secondary countermeasures.
Oh shit.
Oh, the old ticking bomb. I'm partial to plastic explosives myself.
Oh
but
shit.
You must respect the classics.
Shit.
I believe defusing bombs is covered in basic training, yes?
Okay, so apparently the cabin is filled with poison gas, so I could not leave my window open for very long. Get up here, screwdriver. I have a bomb to defuse. Ugh. Okay, how to arm your bomb. Can I just go like this? Oh, shit. I am totally gonna blow up here. Okay, the screwdriver's not gonna help. What is gonna help? Can I just throw it out the window? Is that a good idea? I don't think that's a good idea. Shit. Okay, I need some good ideas and I need them fast. How is this helpful? I need to activate it. There we go. Oh, I exploded. Okay, I don't think that was the right wire to cut, guys. Let's give this another shot.
Good morning, Agent. This car has some of the most high-tech weaponry in Dr. Zor's considerable arsenal.
Scanning.
Naturally, we'd like to poke at it a bit.
Scan
If you can
failed.
manage to drive the car out of this plane, you may just earn that
Laser
vacation you're
avoided.
always going on
Deploying
about.
secondary countermeasures.
Oh, the old ticking bomb. I'm partial to plastic explosives myself, but you must respect the classics. I believe defusing bombs is covered in basic training, yes?
Okay, I don't think the wine is going to be helpful for this. Okay, where are the bomb instructions? There they are. How to arm your bomb. So I think I have to go in reverse order to disarm it. So 3, 2, 1. That's my plan. Get a knife. Bringing in the knife. That damage effect where they bring in red around the edge of your eyes is pretty interesting. Okay, yellow. Excellent. Blue. And green. I did it!
No ticking is good ticking, as they say. Now, can we please focus on getting the car out of the plane?
No problem. Get out of there, bomb. Close the window. Close the window. Ooh, it's a good thing that as soon as the poison gas goes away, I magically get better. Okay. Miles per hour? It's funny, I thought this was like a European car. Anyway, I'm gonna need that screwdriver. I don't know why yet I'm gonna need the screwdriver, but I just have a feeling. Oh, can I actually turn the steering wheel? Oh wait, there's another glove oh, there was a knife right in here! I didn't even need to use the knife outside. That's nice how they give you multiple solutions. I can also set things on fire. That can only be a good idea, right? Exactly. Oh, this is awesome. Okay. What else can I grab in here? Is there something else I didn't push?
Weapons offline. Weapons offline.
Okay, that must be the weapons. They are currently offline. I love how I can just like move this in space and put it wherever I want. Very convenient. Can I shift the gear? Here. Drive. I need the drive. Okay, and now I need to push the pedal. Can I do that? That was dumb.
Honestly, Agent, we want the car in one piece. Nothing short of an explosion is going to make a dent in that cargo door.
Great. Just great. Okay, back it up. Shift up. It's hard to shift up using this interface. There we go. There we go. Alright. Gotta have plenty of room up there. Okay, how am I gonna blow it up? Should I have not destroyed my bomb? Should I have kept my bomb? I think I was supposed to keep that. Oh, I need to use the weapons on the car. That's what I need to do. Okay. Reset system. Screwdriver. Oh, I have to use it over there. Okay, there we go. Nice. Get out of my way, knife. I don't need you. Okay. Oh, I love how I have to lean around the steering wheel to access all of these screws. Really taking advantage of that positional tracking. One screw left. Alright, there we go. Excellent. Okay, what do I do now? Master reset.
System resetting. Weapons online.
Woo! We got weapons! Now this is giving me some kind of warning. I'm not sure why exactly. Well, let's just press a button and see what happens. Oh. Hello. Do you want me to put something inside? Okay. How about this? Give it a shot. And fire. Ah! It did not like that. Okay. How about one of these? Oh, hello. Smoke gas. That doesn't sound helpful. You stay there. What's in this one? More smoke gas. I don't think that's helpful. What about this one? Well, they all say smoke gas, so I'm going to give it a shot. Okay, that's not the button I wanted. Get out of here. Alright. And somehow I have to fire this thing. Maybe I press this? Maybe I do this? Oh, this is annoying.
Deploying scorpions.
What? No! No, 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 no. I don't want scorpions. Cancel scorpions.
Next message.
Good afternoon, Mr. Zor. This is Roy Riddleson. I'm the general manager of the Seven Seasons Hotel, and I just wanted to take the opportunity to apologize personally to you for the fiasco last night. Our staff was not prepared for your arrival. Certainly, as you point out, reservations are not necessary for a man of your social status. Those are reasonable. Just a little mistake on the part of my staff. For that I apologize, and as you know, those staff are no longer working anywhere. Please don't worry yourself with the cost of repairs or decoration. I'm sure our insurance can handle that, so don't trouble yourself over it. There's certainly no reason to send over any associates. We'll make sure that everything is properly repaired and rebuilt in accordance with your notes from the other day. Please know that you're always welcome at the Seven Seasons, and we would be happy to host you and your guests at any time. Granted, naturally. Thank you for your time, sir.
Alright, I've emptied out this compartment. That guy was apparently speaking to the owner of this car, who is apparently like super rich and of very high social status. I like that little bit of world building. Are there more messages?
Next message.
Hi, Thor. This is Barbara. You know, we dated last week.
Next message.
Oh, Dr. Thor.
Next message.
Oh, there's quite a few
Hello,
messages.
Dr. Zor. This is Jimmy Fung. I am told that you are looking to enlist the services of a mechanic. I am a mechanic. That is to say, I fix things. You may find my services desirable. My terms are simple. 15,000 in advance, 15,000 upon completion. Also, I will need you to inspect a mobile. Healthcare is difficult to come by in my profession, and you are the only evil doctor I know. Thank you. I look forward to doing business.
Okay, so that was apparently a hitman that he was talking to, and I just successfully fired a smoke grenade, which was completely unhelpful. Like that. But I need to fire something a little bit more volatile. How about I fire this champagne bottle? Can I do that? Get in there. Get in there. Can I do that? Nope. It doesn't like that. Doesn't want to accept it. That's fine. Probably don't want to fire that. How about this stick of dynamite that's still left over from the bomb? Is that a good thing to fire? I think that might be a good thing to fire. Get in there. Nice!
A bit unconventional, but then again, convention never was your strong suit. You'd better drive the car off the plane before something else explodes.
Oh, I need to go forward. Ready, set, go!
Parachutes deployed.
Another successful mission. Now, about that vacation. I'm afraid I lied about that.
Damn it.
But I believe hard work is its own reward, don't you?
Alright, so I took way too long to do that, but I was having fun playing with all the things. Let's see how quick I can do it if I try and, like, speedrun it this time. Oh, it's me! Going out of the plane. Awesome. I'm gonna hang that on my wall. It's gonna be like another one of my pictures. How about right there over the bookcase? That's a nice place to put it. Get up there. Get up there, right against the wall. And there we go. I am decorating. This is Home Decorator Simulator. Okay. I like how they put the controls in front of the start button, so you have to learn the controls before you can start the game.
Good morning, Agent. This car has some of the most high-tech weaponry in Dr. Zor's considerable arsenal. Naturally, we'd like to poke at it a bit. If you can manage to drive the car out of this plane, you may just earn that
Intruder
vacation you're
detected.
always going on
Present
about.
I for retina scan. Move head closer to scanner. Scan avoided. Targeting.
I like how
Laser
they use the
avoided.
positional tracking
Deploying
there for the
secondary
laser
countermeasures.
avoidance. That's a nice little touch.
Oh, the old ticking bomb. I'm
Okay, this
partial to
time I know
plastic
there's a
explosives
knife
myself,
in here
but
that
you
I can
must
use.
Respect the classics. I believe defusing bombs is covered in basic training, yes?
I think my head has gotten a little off-center. I need to reset it, but I don't see a button to do that. Oh, I get it. I get it now. I can use my mouse to move the cursor, and I moved my mouse by accident, and that moved the cursor away from the center. I was trying to move it with my head this whole time instead of using my mouse like I'm actually supposed to. So if I actually use my mouse like I'm supposed to, I can move things around and I can throw them. So, okay, I was not fully taking advantage of this interface. I was trying to use my head to do everything, but I think it's actually more interesting if I use the mouse. So I can just move it up to the wall, place it there, and I can try and throw this thing using my mouse as fast as I can. Throw! Oh, that was pretty bad. Okay. Like this works okay when the mouse is near the center and left in one place. I'm not sure how well it works when I'm actually moving the mouse around. It feels a little bit awkward. Okay, that's fine. Especially when I get up into the corners where it's not actually in my field of view. Then it definitely, like, I can't even find it. And it tries to keep it in my field of view as I move my head, just barely. But it reminds me a bit of how Half-Life 2 VR has the keyhole feature where you can move it in a little square in front of you, except they made the square kind of big. It's like you can move it anywhere in your field of view here. And I'm not sure that's entirely desirable. Alright, let's get back in there. This time, gonna speedrun it. Let's go.
Good morning, Agent. This car has some of the most high-tech
Intruder
weaponry in Dr.
detected.
Zor's
Present I for
considerable
retina
arsenal.
scan.
Naturally, we'd like to poke at it a bit.
Scanning.
If you can manage to drive the car out of this
Scan
plane,
failed.
you may
Targeting.
just earn that vacation you're always going on about.
Laser avoided. Deploying secondary countermeasures.
Oh, the old ticking bomb. I'm partial to plastic explosives myself, but you must respect the classics.
Oh, this is easier when I hover the
believe
bomb in the air.
defusing bombs is covered in basic
Good thing I have
training, yes?
telekinesis. And then the blue. And then the green. There we go.
No ticking is good ticking, as they say. Now, can we please focus on getting the car out of the plane?
Okay.
Weapons offline.
Oh, weapons are offline. I have to activate them. Need to remember how to do that. Oh, that's right. I have to get the screwdriver. Give me that. Okay, got my screwdriver. And unwind. Let's go. Ah, the dynamite's in the way. Get out of there, dynamite. That's what I get for spilling my bomb all over my car like an idiot. Alright. Unscrew, unscrew, and last one. Bingo. Get out of here, screwdriver. Don't need you. Reset. Excellent.
System resetting. Weapons online.
And away we go. Excellent.
Unconventional, but then again...
Do have to remember to shift out of park before I drive.
Better drive the car off the plane before something else
Whee!
explodes.
I did
Parachutes
it!
deployed.
150. I'm
Another
sure some of you have better
successful
times than
mission.
that in this game,
Now,
but that was fun.
about that vacation, I'm afraid I'll...
Alright, so what do I like and dislike about this game? So, I really like how they put a lot of thought into this the design of this method of interaction. I feel like it's... I mean, they work with the limitations they have, that you need to manipulate objects while using only your head and your mouse. And you can only do so much with that, especially when you are stationary. Making the player stationary is definitely a good safe choice for avoiding any issues with VR sickness. In this scene, you're just sitting at your desk, and the other scene, you're sitting at a car. So in both scenes, they don't have to deal with locomotion. And there are ways of dealing with locomotion, but if you can avoid it, it's better. So that was a good call. And like I said, I think this would work better if there were hand controllers. It wouldn't be quite as awkward, but they dealt with the limitations they have. I feel a bit more comfortable with the cursor just being in the center and just using my head, because it's too easy for the mouse to kind of get out of range and start acting weird and in ways I don't expect. like as it starts to go up to the corner like that, or as it starts to collide with objects and cause the mouse cursor to no longer be where I expect it to be. And I feel like this is easier if I just keep my hand off, just use the buttons of the mouse and don't move the mouse cursor around too much. I like how, you know, it's a very simple method of interacting. I like how you just right click to activate things, you right hold to make them hover, you can make things drop. It took me like 30 seconds to learn. It's a very simple interface, but it enables a variety of interactions, so I like it. Let me see if I can burn this in midair. There we go. And I like their interactions between objects, and that they put some thought into making those work well and to be fairly automatic. You never have to engage in realistic gestures, which would be incredibly obtuse and awkward using this interface, so I would be rather upset if they had done that. I like I said, that they give you the control tutorial, and they force you to use the controls to move the control tutorial out of the way here, so you can start the game. And that way they assure that you've learned the basic controls before you start the game. So that's a pretty cool way of sequencing those events. And like I said, there's a lot of attention to detail. There's just lots of cool things you can interact with all over the place in both scenes. A lot of things that are necessary and a lot of things that are just not necessary and just for fun. And I like that. Defensive driving. Nice. Alright, and yeah, there's a lot of that subtle humor in here, and a lot of kind of references to classic spy films and spy novels, kind of having the guy talking in your left ear, like in the traditional films. Having all that world building with like the little messages that were left for the guy who owns the car. I didn't even have time to go through them all. If you want to check out more of that, definitely play this demo yourself. And I like the little hover effect that they give things when they're in the air, so that you know that you hovered them there and they're not just like they're not just frozen or stuck or misbehaving, which is a nice little touch. I think they actually talked about that in their blog. Notice the objects always turn to face you as you move your mouse, kind of like a billboard, but these are not billboards, of course. And that's a nice touch. I like that. So, I mean, there's just a lot of really kind of subtle things. You can tell that they put playtesters through this, that they made a lot of, they tried a lot of designs, they made some interesting decisions. I'd like to see, and, you know, this is an experienced company that has a long history with VR, and I would love to see what they do when they get their hands on future, like, hand tracking devices, like with the Vive and Oculus Touch, and what kind of new experiences they'll build using that. And, you know, this is all... And like I said, I've had no performance problems here. I've never had any judder. The only time I had any kind of judder was when the positional tracking camera, I got out of bounds, and that's not their fault, obviously. So it's very well constructed, very well designed, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what else this company is going to bring to VR. And I'm actually really excited that a company that has, you know, a reputable, a highly reputable game designer with a long history of VR, who is committing these extensive resources and engaging in these big risks and these to take his team of over 100 people and to dedicate some full-time professionals to building out really cool new VR experiences. And you know, I just feel like this is going to be the source of some of the best full titles in the years to come. So keep an eye out for Schell Games and go try. I expect you to die. And that's all for today. Everybody have a great every day.